We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this run as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at center. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
The shot's good from Irving.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
That's good. On defense, the Lakers. Passes it to Thompson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
It's tipped. 6 to shoot. Here's Bryant. And Thompson sends it back. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Smith's running. Irving from long range. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Missed inside. Irving with it. He's picked up by Russell. Cleveland moving the ball around. Irving kicks to LeBron. Smith the pass to Thompson. Puts it up from 12. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
And for the Lakers without Kobe last season, it was really a stark difference in styles of play and quality. No single person, Clark, stepped in to carry their offense. It took a group effort.
Well, you know, it was almost April, Kevin, before somebody surpassed Kobe in field goal attempts on the team. It'll be interesting to see how they build the offense this year.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for James. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think. Beautiful double clutch. Great job to get the shot past the defender.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Nance comes in for Roy Hibbert. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot. Gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
And the Lakers with some changes. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Williams in for Kobe. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Smith. Now here's Nance. Power down with both hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Yeah, and you know, even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Here's Mozgov. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Young's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Picked by Mozgov. Outside jumper. Young against Mozgov. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by Williams.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And finished off by Bass.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside jumper. Rebound by Williams. Takes it from 10. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
I realize this. I realize
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating it.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. Here's Kobe. The shot misses. Shumpert with some nice D. Well, the defense is what did the Lakers season in last year, but their offense struggled at times as well, Clark. They just couldn't count on things night to night.
Well, they were near the bottom of the league in most offensive categories, Kevin. Bottom 5 in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. The efficiency just wasn't there.
Irving can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Out to Kobe. On deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Bryant's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Lakers. Thompson outside. Love dishes to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Russell. And Love throws it down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. changes here for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. And it's Clarkson in for Lou Williams. Lakers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Clarkson kicks to Bass. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
So he gets them both. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Shumpert. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 4-on-3 break. Russell passes to Kobe. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Bryant's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Irving kicks to Smith. Marries it from 3-point range.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
And that one's good.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And the Cavaliers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Bass. Nance comes in for Randall. Young's checked in for Bryant. And it's Williams in. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. James checked in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead.
That kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. Rejected by Young. Williams dishes to Clarkson. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Here's Williams. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Off target at the rim. Here's Irving. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Out to the right wing. Here's Hibbert. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Russell is out there with Kobe. Then it's Randall. And it's Young. And it's Hibbert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
2 shots.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Thompson with the bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Back to Bryant. 4 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bryant's got 7 points in the game.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Irving passes to Love. For 3, Smith. The kick out to LeBron. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got another fast break chance. And that one's good. Russell.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Making a change here. Pass is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Iman Shumpert is checked in for Kyrie Irving. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. Feeds it to Thompson. And he dunks it in. Right on Brandon pass. Oh, man.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have. Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Back to LeBron. There's the 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. And that's now 11 points for LeBron.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Love draws the double. And it's Smith missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find the time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
First one falls for him.
And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic happens. Still, this is a franchise committed to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Larry Nance is checked in for Julius Randle. Williams comes in for Kobe. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
And Young kicks to Williams. Clarkson dishes to Bass. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bass has got 10 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And the jam by Nick Young.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Brandon Bass. A switch here also for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Iman Shumpert. Hibbert with a screen for Williams. He kicks it to Clarkson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's deflected. Now here's Fry, defended by Young. Look at that shot!
Oh, goodness.
How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! Nance. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Cavaliers lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Tristan Thompson. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Smith in at the 3. Lakers were awful in a lot of aspects last season, and their play at home was a major one. Greg, they just couldn't do anything at home, and I think the fans were giving up hope as well.
And given how pricey those Laker tickets are, Kevin,
yeah,
there was a lot to be salty about in Laker land, so can't be a bottom dweller and charge that much for seats.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
You know, the Lakers were a bottom dweller last year. I mean, their home record was 12-29, guys. That was tied for the second worst mark in the NBA.
And here's Kobe for three. Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Out to the right wing. Back to Smith. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. The feed to Smith. The kick out to Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. And you know, guys, a lot of the problems for the Lakers at home last season was with their shooting. They had the lowest three-point percentage in the league at home. Not exactly friendly bounces for them.
Shumpert is checked in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Russell against Thompson. Russell passes to Randall. Shumpert against Russell. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. And on the way from Irving for three. Kept alive. Another shot. And Shumpert kicks to Thompson. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Nick Young's checked in for the Lakers. And Cleveland also making a change. James is checked in.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Another miss by Irving.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And it's Hibbert in the corner. Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. Love's running. Smith dishes to Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 14 points for Kyrie Irving. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Love the pass to Thompson. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Timeout called the Lakers. Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Nance comes in for Randall. Lou Williams is checked in for Young, and it's Clarkson in for Russell. And the Lakers with possession here. They trail by 9 points.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
Smith drives in. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. timeout called. Cleveland. They're in front by 9. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Checked in for the Lakers. Young comes in for Williams.
Nick Young.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. 5 on the clock. Irving drives in. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Lakers trail by 9. Right side, Bryant. To halt the run. And the shot falls short this time.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul.
Jordan Clarkson. That's his second personal. Shooting for Los Angeles.
Good on the first, and that will push the lead to double digits.
2 shots.
Both free throws good for Irving. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10.
For your Lakers, Roy Hibbert.
And Hibbert hits them both.
At the line for 2.
They get a hand on it. Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there. .36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on an 11-2 run. Nice step back to get it off. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Now Irving. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here, for sure.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
I come looking for you a hand.